Good morning, dear students. Yesterday I shared one problem in the WhatsApp group that I am reading now, and the same problem I will solve. I am reading it. Mr. Lakshmi Narayana is the owner of the house and given it on rent to Mrs. Pushpalata in May 2018 for a rent of rupees 7,500 per month. The municipal value for the house is 80,000 per annum. Rent of similar building is 75,000 rupees per annum. The assessee paid the following expenses: municipal taxes 10,000 rupees, fire insurance 5,000 rupees, ground rent 2,000 rupees, and interest on a loan is 16,000 rupees. This is the problem. See, assessee's name I am writing first of all. Assessee is Mr. Lakshmi Narayana. Then you see, the house is given for rent in the month of May 2018. So this is which financial year? 2018-19. Its financial year is 2018-19. See, it is financial year. See, assessment year is 2019-20. Next year is assessment year. Financial year is in May 2018. This person gave it on rent. So its financial year is 2018-19 and next year is assessment year 2019-20. Now you see, this is the pro forma for calculating income from house property. Mr. Lakshmi Narayan's income from house property for the assessment year. I am writing it as AY. You are writing your notes full assessment year 2019. This is the heading. You should keep like this. Particulars. Rupees amount. First of all, in the previous class I mentioned you should find out gross annual value. That is the first step in calculating income from house property. Gross annual value. For this, 3 steps you have to do. In working notes you have to prepare gross annual value. Working notes. First one GAV means gross annual value. See, step 1. You have to make a comparison between municipal rental value and fair rental value. MRV, municipal rental value, and fair rental. These two values you have to compare. In these two values, whichever is higher, that will be taken to the second step. Now you see, if you read the problem, the municipal value for the house is 80,000 per annum. Municipal rental value is 80,000 per annum. Now you see, and fair rental value means, see, similar building. Rent of similar building means that is fair rental value. Okay? See, what is its value? 75,000. Now in these two values, which value is higher? 80,000 is higher. This you are going to take into the second step. In second step, you are going to compare step 1 value with standard rental value. See, if you read the problem, standard rental value is not given. There is no standard rental value. Standard rental value means it is the value according to Rent Control Act. In every problem it will not be given. Only in some problems it will be given. If it is given, you are going to compare first step value with that value. If it is not given, you are going to put a dash and you are going to take the first step value. Only this value you are going to take it to the second step. Suppose if it is given, let us take for example, its value is given as 50,000. In the second step, the lower of these values you are going to take it to the third step. Lower value means in these two values, 50,000 is the lower value. This you are going to take it to the third step. But here now it is not given. So you put a dash and you take the first step value to the third step. Step 3. See here, step 2 value you compare with the actual rental value. How much value the person, the assessee has received from the tenant, you have to calculate. Now you see, I am reading the first sentence. Mr. Lakshmi Narayan is the owner of the house and given it on rent to Mrs. Pushpalata. In May 2018, you see, in May 2018 he gave it on rent basis to Pushpalata for 7,500 per month. How you see? You have to calculate it into year. Per month 7,500 rupees. Per year how many rupees means into 12 you have to do actually. But here the person, the assessee has given on rent basis in the month of May. Means May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. 11 months are over. April month there is no rent basis. There is no rental income. So only for 11 months. So 7,500 into 11. What is its value? Please tell me. You calculate it. 7,500 into 11. Is it 82,500? Please check it. Yes, sir. 82,500. So actual rental value is 82,500. Whereas this value is, step 2 value is 80,000. Which one is more? This one is more. So this value you are going to consider it as gross annual value. Did you understand? Is it clear? See, gross annual value is the first step in calculating income from house property. In finding out gross annual value, we have to do 3 steps. In the first step, you are going to compare between municipal rental value and fair rental value. In these two values, whichever value is more, you are going to take it to the second step. In the second step, you are going to compare between first step value and standard rental value. See, standard rental value is not given in the problem. You put a dash. This amount you are going to take it to the third step, and in the third step, you are going to compare between second step value and actual rental value. Actually, how much the assessee received from the tenant you have to calculate. See, the tenant paid 7,500 per 11 months, not 12 months. Because from May month only the house is given per rent basis. So per 11 months, 11 into 7,500, if you calculate, you will get 82,500. So in these two values, whichever is higher, that will be considered as gross annual value. So that 82,500 I am writing here. Is it clear? Did you understand? From this one, only one deduction is allowed. That is municipal taxes. Municipal taxes. See, if you read the problem, municipal taxes amount is paid as municipal taxes is 10,000. He paid the following expenses. 10,000 is the municipal taxes. From 82,500, if you deduct 10,000, you will get 72,500. Okay. So from this, deductions are allowed. Only 2 deductions are allowed. See, first one, section 24, subsection A, standard deduction. Standard deduction, now you can see, standard deduction, every problem they will not give. That is fixed. On gross annual value, 30% is standard deduction. 30% you have to calculate on this value. That's all. That is fixed, 30%. In every, they will not mention. They will mention fair rental value, municipal rental value, actual rent they will mention. Standard rental value they will give in the problem. But standard deduction they will not give. Every problem it is automatically you have to calculate. It is 30% on GAV. Net annual value. On net annual value. So from gross annual value you are going to deduct municipal taxes. You will get NAV, that is net annual value. From this value you are going to calculate 30%. So in the second working notes you do it. That is standard deduction. NAV, this is the formula, NAV into 30%, means 30 by 100. That is here it implies NAV value is 72,500. 72,500 into 30 by 100. 0, 0, 0, 0. What is the value?
21,750.
21,750. So 21,750 first. In inner column you write 21,750. Next one is under section 24 subsection B. You have home loan interest, housing interest on loan. That will be given as deduction. Interest on loan. Interest on loan. What is the interest that is given? 60,000.
16,000.
16,000. 16,000. That's all. Remaining expenses you should not consider. Means that rent is there, repairs, rent, anything if it is given, you don't consider. They are given for confusion. In order to confuse you, they will give. Or rent, depreciation, repairs, everything will be included in standard deduction. That's all. Separately, no deduction is allowed. Only 3 deductions. One is for municipal taxes. Second one is under subsection section 24 subsection A standard deduction. That is 30% on NAV. Then loan, if at all any loan is taken for construction of house, on that one interest paid you are going to allow. Remaining all expenses you leave them. They need not be considered. Okay. So if you add these two, you will get 37,700. So from this amount, you deduct this amount, you will get income from house property. This is 0, 5,
34.
Is it 34,750? You please cross check.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is income from house property. So like this we have to see. We have to check for how many months the person received rent. It is not that 12 months you are going to give a house per rent. It may be in some problems only 10 months, in some problems only 5 months. We have to check actual rental value for how many months the assessee received from the tenant. You have to check and accordingly you have to adjust. In this problem 7,500 for 11 months received. From month of May the assessee has given for rent basis. So 7,500 into 11 if you do, you will get 82,500. Okay, accordingly these 3 steps you have to do, and based on these 3 steps values we will arrive at GAV, and from GAV we have to deduct only municipal taxes. Okay, so the municipal taxes I have deducted, you will get NAV, net as annual value. Just like if you do trading account, you will get gross profit. If you do profit and loss account, you will get net profit. Similarly, gross annual value you will get from these 3 steps. From these 3 steps, we have to deduct only municipal taxes, you will get NAV. From this NAV, only 2 deductions are allowed. One is standard deduction, that is 30% on NAV. That is fixed in every problem. Then next one, any loan if it is taken for the construction of house, on that loan, interest amount you are going to allow as deduction. So interest paid is 16,000. So these 2 I have added and I have brought it to outer column. And from this amount, if you deduct this amount, you will get income from house property. Did you understand? Is it clear? Please note down.